Hello, and welcome to Meet the Masters.
You'll do great!
In this episode, we're highlighting Vita, a mid-range support in MXM. Vita is a gifted singer known for her hit song Upside Down, and a smile that's brimming with love and positivity.
You gotta
She lost her brother to the Earth reclamation efforts, but vowed to use her abilities to protect her allies in battle while encouraging peace and confidence wherever possible.
dance party!
Vita's weapon is her Vita Force, which fires life energy that splits in two upon colliding with a target. These projectiles will heal and increase the defense of struck allies, while damaging struck enemies. This weapon can be augmented for increased range, healing, or defense. Her passive is Harmony. After every third skill use, Vita creates a minor shield around herself that absorbs damage and restores a moderate amount of MP each second. When the shield expires, Vita's skill cooldowns are significantly reduced. It's important to note that this shield and the MP recovery persist through tagging. Her survival skill is Dizzying Twirl. This allows her to move a short distance quickly and with style. Vita's first skill is Woolly Ballad, which polymorphs her target into an adorable, fluffy sheep for a short duration and applies a moderate slow.
Take that!
Ranking up this skill will decrease its cooldown, increase the skill duration and potency of the slow, and also decrease the defense of the sheepified target. Note of Nullification's effect differs depending on the target. When hitting an ally, it applies a minor shield on them for a moderate duration, which also persists through tagging. On an enemy, it strips them of their buffs and deals damage based on the number of buffs removed. Ranking up this skill will increase the shield's strength, cast distance, and skill power when detonating buffs. VALIABOLT can pierce up to 4 targets, granting moderate HP recovery to allies, while dealing damage and inflicting a moderate slow to enemies. Adding ranks to this skill increases healing, slow duration, skill power, and will also create a fake buff on enemies. And yes, that fake buff can be detonated with Note of Nullification. Vita's final skill is Vital Aura, which surrounds Vita in an aura of magical hearts that grant her moderate move speed while healing struck allies or damaging and silencing struck enemies. These hearts deplete as targets are struck. Ranking up this skill will reduce skill cooldown, increase skill power and healing, and add an additional heart to the aura. Vita's ultimate skill is Aria of Life. All allies and enemies around Vita are forced into a dance party, cannot perform any actions, and are completely impervious to all damage and effects for a short duration. Allies in the area are healed and regain stamina. Ranking up this skill will increase the ally heal, skill radius and duration, decrease enemy stamina, and also apply a fake buff to enemies. Aria of Life can also prevent damage to structures and stop a Titan incarnate in its tracks. But it unfortunately does not make Cognazzo a better dancer.
Rhino dance! Ha!
Vita is strongest when she's alongside her allies, providing sustain through her heals and shields, and peeling or creating opportunities with her control abilities. For control and peel, kit her out with Woolly Ballad and Note of Nullification to keep dangerous assassins cute and cuddly while shielding allies and punishing buffed and all-in enemies by detonating their sources of strength.
I will mean you first!
For healing, chase, and damage, VALIABOLT and Vital Aura are a good choice to slow down long-range enemies for your team to chase down and overcome. Both also provide decent healing while helping Vita contribute to damage as she keeps herself safe. When playing against Vita, it's important to keep in mind her cooldowns and the massive reduction they get from her passive. Be especially careful to either burn her down or avoid her as the Titan Incarnate, as her ult can waste a lot of your precious timer. And don't assume a healer can't also deal damage. Vital Aura is proof in and of itself that love hurts. Vita is an excellent mid-range support with a kit that provides your team with sustain, defense, multi-target damage, and crowd control, allowing her to zone enemies, help keep your team topped off, and initiate battles. Or stop them in their tracks so your team can regroup. And remember, a good Vita player can always turn the enemy's battle plan upside down. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. You can learn more about other masters at playmxm.com, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for more info. You gotta.